Okay, maybe it's working now. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Uh, I reinstalled OBS and restarted my computer and changed some settings, so maybe it'll work now. I tested this before and it seemed like everything was going to be fine, but who knows with technology. Maybe it's from Snowmageddon, maybe it's Maybelline, I don't know. But anyways, back to the project here. So our May concert is called Together Apart, and it's this idea of coming together even though we're distanced apart from each other. And the actual concert in May is going to be actually outdoors in a park, and it's going to be a really fun one. I have a link in the description of this video, I believe, if I copied everything over correctly. Yes, that link is to nebulaensemble.org/events, where you can learn more about that. You can also buy tickets to our April concert that is coming up. I'm really excited for that one too. This piece isn't for that one, this is for May, but the April concert's going to be really cool and interesting over Zoom as well, I think. So hopefully everything's working now. It seems to be cooperating, so we'll cross our fingers that the technology has sorted itself out. And hopefully you can hear me okay. I also want to test one other thing. This is Muse score, which is what I'll be sort of using as we compose here. So I want to make sure that you can actually hear this too. So I'm going to play this and I can hear it. Hopefully you can hear it. Let me know if it's too loud or too soft, but hopefully you can hear that and my voice and the video, and everything's gonna cooperate this time. Cool. So the way this is gonna work is I'm going to be asking some questions sort of about what this piece should be, what notes we should use, and things like that, and I'll sort of talk you through my composition process as we go through this. This may be incredibly boring, it may be incredibly fun, who knows, but we'll try it out and see how it goes. So thanks for being here, thanks for participating in this experiment, and let's get started. So the first question that I want to ask is just, how should this piece start? I've already decided on some things, like it's going to be a flute and clarinet duet. I think that'll be logistically the most easy for playing outside, so sometimes these things have to be decided that way. But my question for you is, how should this start? And I want you to give me an answer of either like energetic or like exciting or fast beginning, or maybe a more slow, calm beginning. So go ahead and type that in the YouTube chat and let me know if you think it should be a fast, energetic beginning or a slow, more calm introduction. And in the meantime, I'll say something while I'm waiting for the latency of everything to work out. So with this sort of feedback, some of the questions I'll be asking are more generic like that. And what I'll do is just sort of get a general feel for the comments and do what I think the most people said, or the one that I saw first, or whichever one stuck out to me. For other things, I'll be asking for like notes, so I'll use all of the notes that people wrote, so it'll sort of be back and forth like that. And it looks like the consensus for the beginning is energetic, so let's do something energetic. So I think we're going to do some fast notes, which I think was a good option actually, because I intended this piece to be more technical and a little more demanding. I think with just two people playing, it's easier to put together some really challenging stuff. So hopefully it'll be a fun one. So it's going to be energetic. And now I just want some notes. So feel free to throw out some letter names, some note names. You can do sharps, flats, anything. Do more than one. Pick as many notes as you want, maybe all your favorite notes. You could say your favorite scale. Just throw out some notes for me to start sort of messing around with. In the meantime, I think I'm going to put a tempo in for a kind of fast tempo. Also, as we're going, if there's anything that you think would be fun to have included in this piece, then go ahead and type that in too. Like if you really want some 7/8 or something like that, then I would be happy to do that. That's just sort of a free-for-all. I may ask questions about the time signature later, but we'll see. So I'm going to go with 144 for the tempo. So far we're in 4/4. We'll see if that changes. But in 4/4, 144, that's like a nice tempo for some energetic eighth notes, I think. And then we'll see what our notes are once people start typing those in. I'm also have my piano set up here. Hopefully you can hear that okay. I might need to turn that up. So I can sort of dink around with that. And I also have my clarinet, so we can try some real clarinet notes for the clarinet part at least. Can't do anything for the flute part. Speaking of clarinet and flute, I should put it in concert pitch before I forget and write everything in the wrong things. Cool, we have a vote for a chromatic scale. Let's do it. So this is sort of very much inspired by all of your answers in the comments here, and it's also just sort of me taking that and running with it. So we'll be creating together. I think I want to start with the flute. Let's do like kind of medium high, and let's make a little chromatic scale. Let's do maybe some rhythms too. So we have actually Hannah, that's my wife. Thanks to her for being on here and having fun with this. She says she likes crunchy notes too. So probably some dissonant notes. I like that. I like crunchy notes too. Let's make it, we have a chromatic scale. Let's maybe skip a note and land on C. I always like landing on C. And let's do a little bit of a more hip rhythm here maybe. So now so far, it's probably pretty fast here. Yeah, I like it so far. And then we can put some crunch in there, maybe with the clarinet. Let's have the clarinet rest for this first bit and then meet on this note. But the clarinet's gonna play the D flat that the flute skipped over. So the flute will be not playing the D flat, but the clarinet will take care of the D flat. And that should provide some nice crunchiness to it. Let's make that an eighth note as well. Okay, let's see what we got so far. Ooh, I like it, I like it. This definitely needs to be slurred because even though Kat is fantastic, she probably can tongue 16th notes at 144, but we'll slur it just to be nice. I like this little motive we have going here. Let's continue that, and let's get some more notes. Keep throwing out notes, maybe some scales, and we'll see if we can start building a little phrase here. Let's keep going with this little rhythmic thing. I like it. And we'll keep sticking with these notes too until we get some more notes. Da, 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 da. A lot of composing, at least for me, is just sort of singing to myself, thinking through it, and a lot of listening back and just sort of trying to imagine where this could go from here. So we have da 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 da. That sounds nice. It totally sounds like a car horn. At least the MIDI of it does. Cool. Let's do... I also really like to fix bad beaming. As more of a performer than composer, really, this kind of bad beaming stuff really bothers me, and I have to do it now or I'll forget to fix it later and then it'll be in the final version. Sarah is asking for an ascending chromatic scale in the clarinet. I like that we can sort of match this descending scale in the flute, maybe put one in the clarinet. Let's see where that would go. My stream reconnected. So I think when that disconnects, I think it just lags out, so y'all get nothing and then it jumps ahead to where I was. So I'll just try not to talk while it's disconnected and hopefully it doesn't happen too much. So I added some staccatos here. I like that. Yeah, let's add in the ascending chromatic scale here in the clarinet to sort of mirror that. And that actually is starting to set up a sort of 4-bar phrase, which could be cool. Let's make it much lower for the clarinet. Sharp E. And then let's keep the same motive where the clarinet skips the final half step and does a whole step. Yeah, and then the flute can meet that. And let's stick with this little groovy rhythm we have going. Let's do... So the note that was skipped was a concert F. So we'll put the flute on F. And let's do... Yeah, let's make it different octaves this time to start opening things up maybe. And I am definitely going to slur those because I cannot tongue at 144 16th notes. I like it. And maybe this time, instead of repeating this, I think we've heard this enough. Let's go straight to the little 8th note finish to it. Let's see. Sharp. And we gotta fix that terrible beaming. And let me ask another question for the next bit. So far we have about a 4-bar phrase. For the next phrase, do we want something similar or something contrasting? So say similar or contrasting for the next 4 bars. Nice. I like it, I like it. Sarah says similar, so we'll go with that. And let's do... I kind of like this sort of like honking sound. It might work really well for being outside by traffic perhaps, so there might be some actual honking happening. So I want to keep that going and sort of develop that. Maybe you can combine it with this chromatic scale idea and have that come together. I think I want this to be a 3/4, not there. A 3/4 measure here, and then have a pickup here. Oh, we have some disagreement. Hannah said she wants a contrasting one. We'll have a little bit of both. Let's start at those like A's, and then they'll come together between the flute and clarinet. So that way we sort of have a little bit of this idea again, but now it's speeding up a little bit. So let's maybe change up the rhythm that we land on, and let's see if we can come up with an interesting interval. Ooh, I think I see an interesting interval. If we put a C there, and let's call it a G flat since it's the chromatic scale. But then we have a tritone, which I think will match our sort of half steps from the beginning, where we got that crunchy that Hannah requested. While I'm continuing to work through this, let's start thinking about what we want for the next phrase. So we have this energetic beginning that sort of has this car honking effect. Where should we go from there? Maybe something more lyrical, or let's continue with technical. So the question is for like the next phrase, do y'all want something more lyrical now, or should we keep going with this technical stuff? And let's do the same rhythm since we have a new harmony now for here. Okay, another phrase of technical. I think that sounds good. Hopefully, Kat is happy about that. It's gonna make us have to practice more. That's okay. And I want to be back in 4/4 here. Let's keep going with this little 3-note pickup sort of motive we have going. We don't want that there, I want that there. Da 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 da. So it's fun. Composing is like the ultimate ear training and rhythmic dictation, because you have to figure out what you're thinking in your own head, which is sometimes harder than it sounds to actually write it out. Da 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 da. Actually, nope. And I definitely want these to be staccato again. I'm gonna see if I can actually play that. I think I can. Yeah, I think that's gonna be nice for sure. And yeah, that's right. Yep. Cool. Just checking my transposition. Cool. Hannah wants some halftime stuff later. Yeah, so we'll definitely do another technical phrase and then maybe some halftime stuff. I like that idea. Let's maybe keep mixing the chromatic scale with the rhythm, this little rhythm we have set up. And this time it's going to be not as homophonic. So maybe the flute and clarinet will start doing something a little different here. I think that would be fun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Dee da dee da. Da 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 da. And then I'll stick with this rhythm in the clarinet. Let's also stick with the G flat in the flute. But let's this will be fun to try to line up this rhythm when we're practicing. It'll be good though. Then we'll have the clarinet answer. like this. We're sort of starting to diverge, and maybe this will start to turn into some of the cool halftime stuff that Hannah wanted. And let's make this C sharp and no, let's actually do D. We'll have the clarinet skip the half step. And then the flute meets it here with this rhythm. And we'll make it, oh, actually I want the flute to be here to line up. Oh, and let's stick with the G flat, because, oh no, that's not nearly crunchy enough. No, it's okay. We'll start alluding to some less dissonant stuff, and maybe something will come out of that. Cool. Let's have this, the end of this phrase. Oh no, we still want to do a whole nother technical phrase. 1, 2. Let's keep going. This is my main problem when I'm composing all the time, is that I have an idea, but I have a hard time like developing ideas more. And I always I write an 8-measure phrase or a 4-measure phrase that I like, and then I don't know where to go from there. But we'll keep going. Let's see. Anybody have any ideas for where to continue with this phrase? From, yeah, like this. This is the start of this half of the phrase. Maybe continue with some more combinations of things, more mix and matching. I'll see if anybody has any good ideas. Oh, Hannah wants to hear it from the beginning. I feel like it's very frantic so far. I think definitely starting to open things up would be nice. Let's listen again. Oh, Sarah says, what if both instruments move to more half-step motion? Yeah. And also maybe instead of so much repeated, like, da-da-da-da, we could have, like, some alternating notes. I like that idea. Yeah, and making the half-steps not so up and down. So it's so fun, because I can just make you all come up with my ideas. I am giving everybody credit, so that'll be good. Let's do... Yeah. Let's still make that a G flat, but not going to F. Let's do, yeah, let's maybe make almost a chromatic scale, but a little bit different than a chromatic scale for the clarinet. And let's take from these notes to sort of finish up this idea of the chromatic scale. And I already played this D here, so maybe we'll skip the D this time. C sharp, go straight to D sharp. Oh, I kind of like that. So that's C, D sharp, E, and then back down. So that's kind of a new motion too, and we sort of have this back and forth motion. I like this. And back to C sharp. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I'm gonna stick with this little rhythm here and maybe make a little bit of a groove out of that. Da-da-da-da. Do-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Do-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Da-da-ba-dum. Oh yeah, I started on the wrong note. C sharp, also D sharp. Do-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, 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 bum-bum. Dun, 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 dun. This tempo might be a little fast at the end. I'll have to go back and check that maybe, but I like this. So this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of 4 measures to get us an 8 measure phrase for this whole thing. Let's see. I think I want to slow these as well. Yeah, all of it. Let's see. So we'll slur 2 here, and then tongue that last one. And let's make this a staccato too. Dump, dump, bum. That one could be longer. Okay, let's see what should the flute do. Let's come up with a melody, I think, to go with this little bit of groove. Da-da-da-da. Boo-ba-da-ba-da. Boo-ba-da-ba-da. Let me see what tempo I actually want this to be too, because I think that'll be helpful. Let's not transpose. Dooba-dooba-dum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, dooba-dooba-dum, ba-ba-bum. Okay, let me get out my handy dandy metronome to figure out what tempo that actually is. Dee-ba-dee-ba-dum, dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba, dee-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-ba, dee-ba-da-ba-dum, dee-ba-da-ba-dum. Maybe 120? Let's see. Yeah, I think definitely 120 is much groovier, and 144 is much too fast. Maybe I was a little over ambitious with doing 16th notes right away. Do you all agree with that? Do y'all like the 120 better than 144? Yeah, Sarah agrees. Cool, cool. And maybe that'll make the rhythms a little less hard looking, Hannah. Dun, 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 da, dee, da, dum. Let's see. Oh, I like this. This is sort of the whole step and then the half steps. It sort of matches. let's do that for the flute melody. Da, dee, da, da, dee, da, da. Sticking with the G flat and then A flat. Let's start actually a note earlier. And then it's an A natural. Yeah, I don't like how. I guess A flat to A natural is okay to read. Let's actually just switch this around. Let's make this F sharp to make it. Oh, then that's F natural. G flat, F, G flat, G flat, A flat, A flat. Okay, we'll stick with the flats for this key, or for these notes. I like that too. This is good. It's starting to get some different intervals too that'll be fun to use in the melody as it opens up. Yeah, flute fill in some of the rhythmic gaps. I like that idea too. So and then G flat still. And let's start opening up a little bit. Da-dee-da-da. Okay, we have not that note. An F, C sharp. Okay, I'll ask you guys, should it stay crunchy or should we resolve on this downbeat? This is measure 9. The downbeat of measure 9 might be a nice place to end a phrase a little resolved, or we can stay crunchy and go more with this technical stuff. What do y'all think? Let's listen from the beginning again too, at the new tempo too. Cool. I agree with resolving too. Let's make it a quarter note resolution for both. And yeah, we'll stick with G flat, I suppose. And then change that to a quarter note. Ah, that's a nice little resolution, yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, cool. I think this melody and the flute should maybe keep going, and then maybe we can come up with something else cool. Let's see. Anybody have any ideas for more notes or more pitches to add or something interesting to happen with that melody? Maybe it can keep going up higher. That might be nice. show off some more flute high notes. And maybe get away from the chromatic scale some more too. Ooh, that's whole tone. I like it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Sarah said to slow down the flute melody and start to move into that new section. I like that idea too. And go higher. We can do both. And 4 and 1. That was. Sounds like something in like fur elise, I think. Da 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 dee, ba dee ba dum, ba dee ba dum. We're not gonna do that. A flat, A, B. Let's make this one a G sharp, since we're going up. Oh man, now I have fur elise stuck in my head. Da 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 da, da dee da dee. Okay, let's slow this down and sort of get back to this melody. I like this sort of motive we have going. Let's see if I can do something with that. Definitely gonna do that. So that takes like the first 3 notes of the clarinet part now here. And let's slow it down. Dee, da, 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 dee. Let's maybe make this half notes. And work our way up to the E. Still in a half note though. No, half note. Yeah, and then that can start opening up the melody. Let's see what might sound nice in the clarinet part. There. Yeah, I like where this is going so far. Can you all put some more notes in? And let's do actual like letter names now. So like anything A through G, and just throw in like a handful of notes. And we can start using those in the melody. And don't worry about how the melody is actually going so far. Just throw out some letters and let's see what we can make out of it. And in the meantime, I'll think of the clarinet part here. I'm like hearing, it's probably from the fur elise thing, but I'm hearing like this sort of arpeggio thing. So let's roll with that. Da 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 dim ba da ba. Maybe an eighth note, it's like a little sweeping sort of arpeggio, and I'll take the notes that y'all gave me. Let's put them in like arpeggio-ish fashion. D, C sharp, B flat, which I'll call A sharp, and G. Thanks for coming, Sarah. Hopefully it was fun. Ooh, I like that. Good note choices, guys. Maybe we'll try an F sharp. Let's see. Half step. Half step. Minor third. Minor third. Yeah, so let's put another half step on the bottom of it. F sharp, and then work our way back up. A sharp, C sharp. Ooh, this is very creepy now. I like this. Nope, not that. Yeah, let's keep this creepy theme going. Nope, not that high. Yeah, we'll just work our way back down this little scale we're playing. Some good C sharp minor. Let's see if we can make these notes sort of work with C sharp minor more. E, C sharp, A, G, F. Oops. Yeah, let's change just a few notes in this and make it fit a bit better. Let's do... Yeah, let's try that. We can leave that note. This one needs to change. Yeah, let's try this. I kind of like the slow change of the harmony. Maybe we'll like keep this and then gradually change sort of each measure at a time. Let's see how that goes. So we'll keep the first half of the measure and then change the second half of the measure to be a little more C minor-y. That is. Okay, okay. we're getting more and more major by the minute. I kind of like it though. I think we can maybe this little phrase is our transition out of the crunch. And let's do one more measure. And who knows, we might end up at a major scale now from our chromatic beginnings. Let's make this sort of like an octave. Oh, look, we're at an E minor triad. And then let's just make it straight up scale. C sharp minor. Did I say E minor? I don't know what I said. Da, 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 let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's sort of a 6 measure phrase, but that's okay. We can do funky phrase lengths. Maybe we'll put a little tag at the end of this phrase so we can start. We'll definitely land on C sharp here, and then let's see if we can get the flute to meet there. So let's sort of keep the flute sort of like driving on this scale thing to try to get the clarinet to meet. I like that. Let's do that. C sharp. Oh, I like that idea. More lyrical as we get more major. Lyrical meaning like maybe some slower notes. Yeah, we can sort of open things up here. And maybe more melodic in general too. It should start a beat later. Da 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 da, beam bomb. That was half notes. B. A. Nope. G sharp. Oh, and then we land on an F sharp here with our clarinet friend. And let's actually maybe keep the F sharp as, nope, not that F sharp. An F sharp as a half note here, and then maybe we can lead into sort of a little melodic ending. Maybe in not quite unison, but some kind of harmony would be nice. So it sort of all blends together. Cool. That's a really nice phrase ending there, actually. And this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want 7, 8. I'm gonna see if I can stretch this phrase to the end of this measure and make it all wrap up kind of nice. And we'll sort of open it up to like a really nice cadence here. And this can be maybe like the introduction of this piece. Maybe we'll do a little maybe modulating. I'm not really sure what key we're in at the moment, but let's see. This is sort of E major now from our sort of C sharp with a cadence on F sharp. Yeah, let's actually see if I can get us to a nice key cadence. Maybe A, since we started on A. A's were important, and we're at E major now, so I think I can get us to A major from there. Ba-da-ba-deem. Yeah, it's a dotted half note. Yeah. I think we're going places. Da 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 dum. Working on that sweeping melody. I like that idea. Okay, I think this is going to be a good cadence here. I have a good feeling. And let's see if we can put the clarinet in a nice harmony with this. Let's do some like contrary motion, and let's make sure that we end on this A on half note, half note on this A. It might be nice to start this on E too. I think E is a logical place to go from C sharp. And let's start on the same E and sort of lead away again. We sort of had like, we started in very separate spots and then sort of came together into this harmony. And now we're gonna pull back apart, but actually end on a nice cadence. And this is gonna need to be a E. Let's make it unison rhythm too. I'm gonna make this stop bouncing back and forth. Pages, okay. Let's work our way backwards from this cadence to get something nice. Let's see, G sharp, yes, G sharp could be nice there. G sharp, and we're sort of in E, and we're sort of working our way towards A. Let's do a little descent through. Let's make it the, yeah, let's try to get a 2 chord on the B, under the B in the flute, and we can make this actually in D major for a second. And we'll make this an A major chord here. Da, dee, da, da. So we can make this a half note, A, and then I want this little bit of contrasting motion here. I think would be nice. Maybe a B or an F sharp. Let's make it an F sharp. That would probably be cool. Voice leading. Okay, let's see how it goes. Not bad, not bad. It maybe goes a little long. Yes, B and G sharp is interesting. Yeah. Let's do this. I think this will be really cool. Let's see how it works. So the problem that I'm having here is that it's a little bit like we sound like we're really strongly in E major at this moment. So like this A doesn't actually feel like it's a resolution. It feels like it's going somewhere new. So let's make it the start of something new, or maybe the start of something old. And see how that works out. Okay, let's try this. I think this will be good, and probably a good place to stop for this stream. Yeah, and this is sort of our introduction, so we have a lot of good ideas here, and then maybe we'll take off into developing some of these ideas and doing a bit more of them. And yes, let's save. Don't forget to save the all the work. Yeah, let's hear it from the beginning and see what this little intro is. Yeah, I think that's nice, and I think this gives me a lot of ideas to work with for sure. We can sort of do maybe a first theme, sort of getting back into this like rhythmic thing, and develop that a little bit into like a little technical thing, and then we can take this melody and make like a B section, and then maybe either finish after the B section with maybe a little bit of another quick chord harmony ending, or maybe go back to the A section, the technical stuff. So I think this has the workings to be a fun little piece. Let's listen to it one more time just to see. Yeah, cool. I like it. So if you enjoyed this, let me know, even if you're watching this perhaps after the actual stream. Leave a comment if you'd maybe like to participate in something like this live in the future. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it on this piece because I might need to finish up this piece pretty soon for the May concert. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you had fun and this was enjoyable. And I'll keep working on this, and thanks for your help getting this started, and I think it's going to be a cool little piece, and you can see it on our May concert. Check in the description of this video to go to nebulaensemble.org/events to check it out, and if you want to support the Now of Music and make it so all of us musicians and composers and performers and all the admin side of things that we do too, if you can make it so we can get paid to do this fun stuff, that would be fantastic. You can go to nebulaensemble.org/donate to do that. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and let's see if I can turn the stream off without any technical difficulties. Thanks so much for watching.